Top 5 moments of March. For you lazy pricks at home who can't be bothered to watch the 10 videos I released over the last month, I'm going to compile the best clips from those 10 videos into one awesome action-packed video for you guys to watch. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be one of the most prestigious lists since the Triple J Top 100. Now, what qualifies as a top moment? A moment that's either inspiring, motivating, or just hell fucking funny at best. This video is going to have the best moments from what I thought happened in the past month. But as any good list goes, there are those clips that just didn't make the cut. Ones that were good but just weren't good enough to have in the top 5. These are the kind of clips that in a high school sporting game, they'd be picked last on the team. Honorable mentions go to sponsored by peptides.
Thanks to my sponsor, Peptides Online.
Okay.
For your peptides and performance enhancing needs.
The timeline of my counter. Barrett cleaning on Redbull.
Do you think you'll be able to PB your clean this year? 100%. Yes. You're not gonna beat me though at the clean, so.
I don't know about that. Red Bulls in me and I'm good to go.
And now for the actual list. Keep in mind there will be cards at the top right hand corner of the screen for all of these videos so that you can go watch the full video if you really enjoy the clip and want to see it in its original form.
Don't forget to subscribe. Do it now. Just press it. Hit the button.
Number 5. Now this is probably one of the most underrated clips. And this particular clip comes from a moment that happened just after the workout 19.5. Now the main reason I've selected this clip to be number 5 on the list is because it was completely unexpected for what was coming out of this individual's mouth. What this guy said was not only 100% spot on, but damn, you would mistake him from a proper coach.
Steve, what do you reckon? What do you reckon we could have improved on, mate?
Mate, I think pacing just for Jezza was the main thing. I think we went out too fast. Didn't have our blinkers on. We were looking at your lane when we probably just should have stayed in our own lane. I think Jezza's got a good time in him, and I think you'll see that reflect on the scoreboard come through. So.
Mate, sound like a true professional. That's it.
I got you.
Number 4. Now, number 4 has a little bit of a backstory to it. Now, Evan, being the owner of CrossFit 505, was simply just recording a video that he could play back to the members about the standards of 19.4. Now, I understand how hard it is to edit a video in just one take. For example, this video is more edited than Kim K's cover photo. Take note, this will be the one and only time that Jared will ever flex on Evan in anything in life.
Just a quick run through of the workout. It's going to be 3 rounds. 10 snatches at 40 and 30 roughly. We've got the change plates if we need to. And then 12s.
Number 3, snatches.
That into me. Give your meat a good old rub. Spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Now, me personally, I love a good snatch. One thing about the snatch though, especially a man of like myself who's in commitment, you shouldn't be trying more than one snatch at a time. However, in this next clip, I definitely went for more than one snatch. All well and good, this clip highlights for me what it is to have a good supportive crew or team around you during times of failure, during times of giving up, that kind of thing. It really helped me get through what I was about to do, especially with my so many attempts, which by the way, I told the boys that I was only going to take 3 goes. 8 goes later, I still got it.
Number 2.
So this clip is about my second attempt at workout 19.2. If you did watch my first video about 19.2, you'll realize that your boy missed a rep. And that was really hard on me because I know that I missed a rep, cheated myself, and I don't like doing that, especially posting a video about it. So from there, my mindset going into this workout is not only do I have to get the same score that I got the first time, which was a really good score, but then I have to try and beat or exceed that amount by adding that extra rep in as well.
Hear the roar.
Now, what kind of played out through my head during and after the workout was just kind of like, I had that determination, I had that solid determination to try and get to that next part, next to that level, and there was so much hurting during that workout. I remember I was telling Jess before the workout, I said, can you count me in this amount of seconds for each rep? And I tried my best to keep with it, and I think as towards the end I kind of blew up a little bit, but with that counting and with me being so focused and determined to get a better score on the second go, I think this workout really stands out for me, as well as this highlight in the video. Now you will notice in the clip, it can get a little bit loud at the end, and the scream was completely unconventional. If you know myself, I'm not a very loud lifter. I barely even grunt, if that. Only in very rare times when it does get super heavy or I'm very fatigued. And this was no different. This was one of those situations where I pretty much left it all on the floor on the day. Number one. Just before we play the number one clip, make sure to like the video if you did enjoy the list so far. Once again, if you have liked some of the clips and you want to view the original videos, the cards will be up the top, but the links will also be down the bottom for each part of the video and where it plays out at what particular time. Now, I'm no psychic, but the exact thoughts that are going through your head right now is, oh Ty, there's been so many good moments already, what possibly could be number one? Or, these clips are the definition of quality, and I've already had to change my underwear twice. Fuck, how did I get onto this guy's channel? But number one was the reason I do CrossFit. Number one was that tipping point for me to choose CrossFit over football as a sport that I do to this day. Number one is the motivation that I get every day to wake up, go into the gym, and try my best to try and improve myself. This clip is the tipping point not only in my mind, but the individual's mind that it directly reflects, and made him think that it can be possible for him to get to that next stage. Number one clip is 19.3. Does Evan finish? For you personally, this might not be the top moment of 2019, but so far to this point this year, this has been the greatest moment in CrossFit that I've witnessed. This was not only motivating as a spectator, but it gave you that thrill that you thought you were a part of him just finishing that workout. We were so psyched up in the moment. I know people were screaming. Jared threw a board at the bloody box. And like, I honestly, for a second there, I had no doubt he was gonna finish, but it got to a nail bite. It was super close. And as you can see, he put absolutely everything he had into finishing that workout, which is why it sums up as the number one moment of March for my channel. Now, just before we close off the video today, there is a very important lesson to this video that I'd like to share with you right now. Now, that lesson is... Nah, just joking. But that lesson really is commitment. No one person has ever been famous, rich, or good at anything without having some level of commitment or persistency with that particular item that they're working on. Now, Evan has committed to CrossFit for the last 8 years, 5 of them being competitive. He's just been outside that qualifying spot on 4 of those attempts. His commitment to see the next year through as each year keeps progressing is the reason that after so many years, he has finally qualified for that next stage. So the lesson for today is whatever passion you have, make sure you commit. See it through to the end. Regardless of tough days or even good days, just commit. Also, commit sounds like send.
Sipping codeine in the nosebleeds, cause nobody around her know me. I'm so low-key. She say that she missed her old me, cause she lonely, but it ain't my fault. Sipping codeine in the nosebleeds, cause nobody around her know me. I'm so low-key. She say that she missed her old me, cause she lonely, but it ain't my fault. Nah, it ain't my fault. I be laid back doing